great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. David Pinheiro, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next, Chad Ibar starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this.
Here's Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Myers.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. To the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, David Pinheiro got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish.
Digging in, David Pinheiro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. So striding in, Will Myers. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He has a 3-for-12 line. He also home run. A bouncer to the left side. Pinheiro cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Padres lead it 4-1. Riding in once again, David Pinheiro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Pinheiro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Stepping into the box, David Pinheiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Your attention, please. Now batting, the center fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Grounded back up the middle to second for. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Play ball, 3 out.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Machado.
Out here out toward short. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tim Meza earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Paul Fry closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. David Pinheiro, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Danny Salazar gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Danny Salazar has been a little bit of a strange guy to figure out. His stuff really plays. 3-pitch mix, great fastball, really good slider, and a straight changeup. The problem with Danny Salazar is he doesn't have command of his secondary pitches. A big if he has the slider and changeup command, he can be as good.
Into the box now, David Pinheiro. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
The 1-0 home. Lined into right, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting.
Stepping up now, David Pinheiro. He singled his last time up.
David Pinheiro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Fastball well outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Let's play ball. Out.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. The ground out to short. Pinheiro comes up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Play ball. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Max Moroff. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been for. To short, to his right. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Bromberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On to the left side. Pinheiro is right there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Carlos Santana now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this. Hot shot on the ground is short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, David Pinheiro. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
David.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Pena.
For the Indians, the left fielder, Lorenzo Pena.
Grounder left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Zimmer.
The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Pinheiro scoops. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, David Pinheiro. Despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 1 out.
Let's play ball.
Into the box, David Pinheiro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Play ball.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Cleveland scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Ben Taylor wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, David Pinheiro. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Plawecki has got it, and the side is... Next to bat for Toronto, David Pinheiro.
Shortstop, David Pinheiro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Allen stands at second with no outs. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early. This one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's the first out.
Play ball. 3. He's safe. 3. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3 now. 3.
Striding into the box, David Pinheiro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Pinheiro.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th. Standing in, David Pinheiro. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy.
Digging in once again, David Pinheiro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robbie Ray earns win number 7 on the season.
Blue Jays, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 13.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Mike Clevenger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. In now, David Pinheiro. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to...
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Rub.
Hit hard, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Jose.
On the ground is short. To his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, David Pinheiro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Play ball. 3. 3. 4-4. Take the base.
Striding in, David Pinheiro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Pinheiro.
No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Cabrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The 1-2. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Let's play ball. Out.
So striding forward now, Martin Bart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Art on the ground towards short. Pinheiro moving to his right. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Play ball.
So now Carlos Santana,
Now
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Carlos Santana.
A bullet to first base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, David Pinheiro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Cleveland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.